Yep.
Sure.
2, 1, go.
Alright, so
Alright.
I am Mikey, aka Player Game SK, and welcome back to SHARCOM 2021. Once again, if you want to support the Shark community's chosen charities, please feel free to donate through Twitch subs, bits, or the PayPal link below the stream. Now, here we are with Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom, featuring Cricket. Take it away.
Alright. So yeah, this is BFBB. If we're ready, I can give you a countdown for the timer.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright. So we'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so welcome to the other good licensed game from 2003. There are a lot of people who've heard about the speedrun. It's kind of hard, so I gave myself a bit of leeway with the estimate. But yeah. So we just got the first spatula in Spongebob's house. We need 75 spatulas, and then we beat the final boss, and that's any percent. Also, thank you for the good luck, everyone. So, first thing we're gonna do right here is disable the hand. This is like one of the most important things in this run, so that hand that grabs you when you go out of bounds, by doing this, we're gonna load into jellyfish fields while the hand is on screen. And that just makes it so that we can go out of bounds without getting grabbed. It's like kind of crazy how simple that is, but yeah, it makes this whole run possible. So, first thing we're gonna do here is make use of that. I'm gonna grab the sock and then jump down here into this waterfall, which normally you wouldn't be able to do because the hand would just grab you. And right there I warped, which is a pretty common thing in this run. So normally, like the way it's intended is you go through the level and activate the spatula objectives, and then you can warp to them. But if you collect the spatula or activating the objective, you can also warp there. And because we do a lot of sequence breaking in this run, we can often warp to spots where we're not actually supposed to go to yet. And I'm missing the frame perfect jump. That's alright. It's right there. I was going for a frame perfect jump to get up on that ledge, but you can also just jump like near it, and there's an invisible checkpoint, and when you die, it puts you up there. By the way, so these socks that you're collecting, you can trade 10 of them for a spatula with Patrick. We're gonna collect 20 across the run. And also, that was a cutscene skip right there. It's very, very scary for Char runners. You just jump into the trigger and die. Oh, nice. Got a very perfect jump there. Not necessary, but it makes it so that you always make it across the gap. Okay, that was Jellyfish Fields 1. We're gonna come back later once we get the ability to do an infamous glitch. I'm sure everyone's very excited about, and platforming is hard. Alright, But now we're gonna got this spatula, so now we have 5, which means we can go into downtown, which is where maybe my favorite glitch in the entire game happens. I'm gonna try my best to explain it.
Downtown.
First, I'm gonna grab these 2 wheels here. Oh.
3 years running. Thank you. Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt. 3 years running. Thank you.
And then over here is Tiki's Go Boom. Oh god. That kind of messed me up. So you gotta destroy these stacks of tikis and then press the buttons. And there's this conveniently placed cannon that shoots things at you. And also gives you shiny objects from destroying all the tikis. Which we actually need in this route. We need 3,000 before a certain point. Also, I'm gonna try to do a little damage boost here. I've done this like twice before. Alright, nice. That's kind of sick. Got the 1 frame. Alright, now we're about to do a Spongeball displacement jump. And just enjoy the sight of it, first of all. I really love this glitch. Okay, well, that was not it. But you know, that's why we have a 115 estimate. Alright, I'm just gonna try again. Thank you for the good luck, everyone. Okay. So there's a lot going on that makes that happen. I'm gonna try to explain it. So that stack of tikis there, it gets smaller when you get close to it, and then it grows again as you go away from it. And by transforming into the Spongeball on top of the stack of tikis, the game remembers that position where you transformed. And then as you roll away from the stack, it rises again. And okay. And then the game is like, hey, SpongeBob's position is going up. And as soon as you leave the Spongeball, your position gets updated. And then the game applies all that upwards momentum, right? Upwards momentum to your position all at once. And if you jump on that frame where all that momentum is applied, you get that huge jump. And I'm doing it again here because you can actually carry that momentum through loads. And yeah, we just skipped the first hub area. So what I did there is I unplugged my controller, which is like a really clever safety strat. If you do, like, if you keep the momentum through a load, which is called vertical momentum storage or VMS, then you have to jump on the first frame of loading into the next zone. And that's pretty hard. But by unplugging your controller during the load, the game actually pauses on the first frame in which you load into the next zone. And if you then unpause and jump on the same frame, it's the same effect as jumping on the first frame. So just avoids having to do a frame-perfect jump without, like, a good cue. Alright, and one more time. I need a few more shiny objects, actually. Yeah, this third one is not really fast, but I'm too bad to do the faster strat, so I just do another jump. Okay. Oh, oops. Okay. God, I kind of hate this. Like, sometimes it just doesn't work. It's not the intended strat, by the way. You're meant to wall jump back and forth between like that vent and the wall. Yeah, now we're in the Krusty Krab. Yep. No, that's not good. We have to defeat all the robots. Hopefully not die. Oh my god, this is actually terrible.
You've just met the Sponginator.
Okay. And this is where we need 3,000 shiny objects. And, okay. Right there I got a spatula for completing the Krusty Krab. But I also got a spatula for paying Mr. Krabs 3,000 shiny objects. And normally you can get 8 spatulas from Mr. Krab, but by doing some specific things, you can actually— oh, that's great. You can actually get a total of 9, so it's pretty cool. That right there was called Super Bounce Skip. Saves a bit of time, and most importantly, it avoids having to pay a clam. So, you know, right now we have like 100 shiny objects, so it would not be good if we have to pay that clam. Alright. I'm glad that worked out. That trick can be a bit of a pain sometimes. Definitely a roadblock when trying to learn this game. Alright, now we're doing Sandy Stream, the K-Kona level. And normally you have to ride this really long slide to get onto this nut. Okay. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. We can just slam our face into this big nut, and it'll activate a invisible checkpoint. So then you're dying in this dump truck will respawn right next to a spatula. There is a faster way to do this, which is aptly called Fast Nut. But it's really, really hard. It involves a frame-perfect jump. Just... yeah, but it does save 20 seconds. Alright, we're gonna annoy Squidward now. Let's try all this stuff and jump 10 times. Which gives us a spatula and a sock. And now it's time for, by far, the worst part of this run, or of this game even. The Robo Sandy boss fight. I'm sure everyone is very excited for this. This is just a super boring boss fight. It's really slow. There's like there's nothing you can do really. So we have some time for it. If we have any donations, now is a great time.
Looks like the robot's left itself vulnerable. Great barrier reef.
Doesn't seem like there's anything new, but I can read out some info about the charities we support.
30%, let's go.
The first one is the Shrever Project, which is a non-profit organization that focuses on suicide prevention among the LGBTQ+ community. Then there's Save the Children, which focuses on improving the lives of children through better education, healthcare, and economic opportunities, as well as providing emergency aid in natural disasters and other conflicts. And the third one, trying to speak a bit louder for 1000, is 350.org, which is an international environmental organization addressing the climate crisis. Its stated goal is to end the use of fossil fuels and transition to renewable energy by building a global grassroots movement. It took a while, but we got there eventually. So, back to you.
Yeah, thanks. I'm glad nothing of note happened while you were talking. I definitely didn't get hit, so but yeah, really great charities. Hope we get some more donations. We have another great donation break in about 20 minutes. So if you want to, you can donate now, and then you'll definitely get read out then. But yeah. I guess we can talk about some stuff about the game. So this is I'm playing on the Xbox version, which is the fastest version of the game. But I'm also playing on the PAL version, which is the slower version of the game. NTSC is faster, for a couple of reasons. We'll get to those when we get there. But yeah, also, I don't think this is gonna happen, but my capture card is sometimes really janky, and the game will just freeze. So in case that happens, please just tell me immediately, and I can fix it. Oh, okay. Yeah, depth perception is very difficult. Yeah, 2 more hits, and then we'll go into Goo Lagoon. Oh, and also, for those who don't know, so beating this boss fight gives you the Bubble Bowl power-up. So you can do like this bowling shot, and power-ups in this game are very glitchy, and you're gonna do some fun stuff with them.
The old clothesline move.
Alright. That's the worst part of the run over. So, we're going to the beach now, yay! Also, if you ever wondered how there's a beach underwater, it's because, like, there's not water at the beach, there's goo. Very important. The chat is very excited about what's coming up. Alright. First of all, go for a silly little skip. Optimization? Okay, I didn't get it. Here's a frame perfect jump you can do to avoid having to jump on that fish, which is known as fat guy skip. Okay. That's also a frame perfect jump to get that sock. Normally you have to do like an annoying puzzle to get there. And this trick is very annoying. I hope I can get it quickly. Okay. So, this is called a sponge glide. I don't really know how it works, but you just get stuck in that animation. And it sequence breaks this entire level, because now we're suddenly at the very end of the level. And essentially gonna play it backwards. Kinda hate this strat. Kind of annoying. And if you mess it up, you have to redo the glide. So... okay. Yeah, very bad spot to die if you miss that strat. Bam. Now it's time for SBA. So SBA stands for skee ball abuse. There's a skee ball machine on the pier, and it gives you shiny objects. If you get a bowling ball into the holes. And this game, unlike Char, does have a functioning coin glitch, where you throw stone tikis into the holes of the skee ball machine and get the bowling ball stuck, and it'll keep going back and forth through the trigger like several times per second and give you lots of shiny objects. So I'm gonna hope that I get this fairly quickly. Little warning to headphone users, this is kind of loud because not only do you get shiny objects multiple times per second, but the sound effect also plays multiple times per second. Yeah, so I'm using 2 tikis. There is a way to do it with 1 tiki, which is called 1 tiki. It's very hard, it's kind of inconsistent, and only saves 20 seconds, so not worth it for most people. Wait, where's my... Wait. No, did I... Shit. Okay, I think, Oh, I mean shoot, of course, sorry. I think what happened is I threw the tiki and it bounced off the sign into the goo. So, that's very cool. I love that. And these are the only 2 tikis you can pick up here, so if one of them dies for whatever reason, you just have to respawn. We're gonna make sure that this one is safe now. Alright. But you can just lose time everywhere in this game, so... Like, my estimate is 115, my PB is 103. Just really wanted to make sure if everything goes wrong. Alright. So, see if I can get it set up. That's not the setup. I'm not gonna redo this like too many times. It's kind of boring. But I do wanna get a good one. I'm gonna try it. I'm not sure it's gonna work, but maybe it is. Yeah, this game can cause you a lot of pain. Okay. Took a little second to get going, but yeah, now we're actually going frame perfectly. And yeah, I hope you can still hear me. But this is one of the things that's different between PAL and NTSC. Because PAL runs at 50 FPS and NTSC runs at 60 FPS, so there's more frames at which the ball can go through the trigger, so you get more shiny objects on NTSC. You can hear me fine, right? What are they selling? Oh, I remember chocolate. Alright. Okay, we have enough. Need about 42,000, or 44,000 with my route, actually. Alright. Very good. We're done with the beautiful sound, unfortunately. I hope everyone enjoyed it.
Sorry.
Right, another small cutscene skip here. Again, just triggering the cutscene and then drowning. That's what we do. And now, we basically walk through the level backwards. So, by doing that sponge glide in the beginning, we went from the first area of the level to the final area of the level, and now by going backwards, we enter all the areas from the back, and that is exactly where the spatulas are located. So this is we skipped the entire cave section here, and just casually collect the spatulas. Alright, next is a little strat called Moat Early. So there's a button down there, and normally you're supposed to pay a clam for it to appear and then throw a melon at it as Patrick. But you can also bowl from up here and miss the button. Okay, let's just try that again. No! Okay, that's a nice mismenu. Yeah, that's one of the downsides of that strat, is you can easily fall off and not get back up. There are like a couple other setups to get this bowling shot, but kind of hard, and doing this easier one only loses about 5 seconds, of course, unless you fall to your death for no reason. Okay, there we go. And now we get the spatula for defeating the robot on those boxes there in the back. Normally you have to do this like really lengthy puzzle with lasers and stuff, but if you just go there and hit the robot yourself, that works too. Alright. That's not gonna work, I think. Maybe. I'm like insecure now. Okay, that should work. So this is an umbrella jump. Same idea as before with the Spongeball displacement jump, just not quite as much height. And it's not like a super fast strat, it's just a really cool strat that I like to do. And now we're back in downtown for a little bit. Collecting some more wheels. You need 6 wheels, which the reason for that is gonna become apparent later. Also, this is a really old school strat right here, using the speed from the slide to get this wheel. Way back in the day, you used to get all 11 wheels in any percent, but things have changed quite a lot since then. Also, yeah, speaking of routes, you have so much freedom to come up with your own route for this. That's fine. That's totally fine. God. Very hard to press 2 buttons on the same frame. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just ignore that. Platforming is hard, all that. You know how it is. Strict work on the GameCube version. Yes, it does. So, there... Oh my god. In terms of... Oh my god, please stop killing me. In terms of, like, actual strats and glitches, there are very few that don't work on some versions. There's one, which is usually at the very end of the run, in the Dutchman Graveyard, called the Gookage Bash. And apparently on NTSC it's super easy, but because the physics are slightly different on PAL, the setup doesn't work. And like, there is a setup, but pretty hard, and I've never gotten it, so it's a bit of a bummer, because it's a really fast spatula. Okay, now we're doing the Lighthouse. Here you have to defeat all the robots, and then the next level opens up. But at the beginning, none of the robots are spawned, So, oh my god, please don't die. So if you just, kill the, Duplicatatron right away, it immediately completes the objective. That was kind of sick. I think that one bowling shot killed like 3 robots.
This
I would... Oh my god. I would really like that sock. Alright, I'm going into rock bottom. We're gonna do 2 tricks here. They're both damage boosts. This first one, again, gets us from the start of the level right to the end of the level, but that's not how you do it. But it's not as significant as in other levels, because rock bottom isn't like structured in a circle. Oh god. I know, find the trigger. Yeah, there's a pretty easy sequence break in this game. That's cool. You can use Sandy to like glide over some big gap. What am I doing? I'm not even getting to attempt the strat. Alright. This one's kinda hard. Yeah. Cool. Second try is not bad. Alright, now we're going to Sand Mountain for just a little bit. Gonna grab a sock. I didn't mean that. That's like that happened in one of my DROS runs as well. Just grabbing that platform by accident. By that ledge. Okay, grabbing a sock and a spatula over here. Kill this robot. You don't have to do that, but this robot can get really annoying. And if you fall down here and miss the spatula, it loses a ton of time because you have to warp back to Bikini Bottom because you haven't unlocked a warp in Sand Mountain yet, so it's really annoying. But yeah, now we're paying Mr. Krabs. This, you know, the rich get richer and all that stuff. But then we'll have 40 spatulas, and we'll get into Industrial Park, the second big boss fight. And your chance to get your donation read out by the one and only Mikey. Yeah, so that's quality craftsmanship, that is.
So that's quality craftsmanship, that is. So that's...
Right. This boss fight is also kind of long. but it's not as boring as the first one, so
Looks like
it's a bit nicer.
SpongeBob's in for
But
a
yeah,
rough ride.
if you have any donations, now's a great time.
We actually do, from yours truly, Player Game SK, aka Mikey, aka the one who's speaking right now, saying, I hope everyone has been enjoying the event as much as I have so far, and definitely make sure to support the runners by following their personal channels as well for more awesome content. And if you wanna donate to support the charities, make sure to type !donate in the chat, and you should get a link. And typing !schedule will give you a link to the schedule to see the upcoming runs. And that's about it for now, so back to you.
Alright, yeah, thanks for the donation. Very cool. Very good causes. Yeah, so this boss fight, again, 3 phases. Kinda long. Don't get it, don't get it. You know, and you can also, make it a bit longer if you're having so much fun, you know. I like this, you know, this scenery, and the music is really good, so you just jump into those magical green bubbles, and the boss fight will go on longer.
And the robot is down. What is Sandy going to do to get SpongeBob unfrozen?
So right here, it's actually a strat for this phase called swing stalling, where you just stay up here as Sandy, hopefully not fall down like I just did. Reason for that is, first of all, when you're up there, you're you know, way higher than his attack, so there's no way you get hit. But also every time you latch onto one of these swingers, these boxes drop from the ceiling. And as the arena fills up with you need the boxes to stand on for your hits. I just keep missing.
And the robot is down.
I'm taking this hit right here.
One more with that
Just
stuff, and
save some time at,
in the ring. Sandy will become a banana
because otherwise he would, like, keep doing that attack for ages. Taking a hit just stops it.
And the robot is down.
Alright. Now here, this is a fairly new strat. Waiting to skip the cutscene actually, skips one of Robo Patrick's attacks, which I think
SpongeBob gets a frigid reception
that's
from
cool.
the robot.
Saves like a couple of seconds. Took years for people to figure that out. But yeah, so with this boss fight, we're unlocking the second power-up, which is the cruise bubble. It's like a little rocket that you can shoot. And most importantly, it's going to allow us to cruise boost, which I'm sure a lot of people have heard of. You're going to see me stand against walls and then use the cruise bubble twice. So it's going to look like I'm just doing random things, but it's very specific. And what it does is it basically locks you in the state of charging up a bowling shot. So you may have noticed whenever you bowl, the game moves you forward a bit. And when you cruise boost, the game also moves you forward a bit. And you can get quite the speed with that. Just gonna hit him. the other effect is that you don't turn as quickly as you normally would.
I'm
So when you're charging up a bowling shot, that's not it. Really. When you're charging up a bowling shot, your turning speed is reduced to like 10% what it normally is. This is a really slow cruise boost. Didn't even make that jump. All right. That's better. A little better. Not good. But yeah, the two main effects are you move faster, or well, you're constantly being pushed forward, and you turn way slower than normally. And also, so you can get faster and slower cruise boosts. It depends on the angle of your analog stick. It's kind of precise. Like, I don't usually get like max speed cruise boosts, just not that good. But for the most part, it's enough to just get like one with decent speed. And here you can see what 10% turning speed looks like. And this is fine. Just gonna do a pansy strat here because I'm bad. But yeah, cruise boosting is really cool. It just transforms the whole game, basically. Like, as soon as you unlock this ability, everything's different. And also, so regarding routing, I said that you have like a lot of freedom to make your own route for this game, basically. And one of the things is like which spatulas you do early and which you do late. So a lot of spatulas you can get without cruise boosting or with cruise boosting, and depending on your skill level and which strats you like, you can basically pick and choose which ones you want to do at what point. It's really nice that way. Like, if there's a strat you don't want to do, you can almost always just choose not to do it and do something else. And I think that's really fun for a speed game. There are a lot of strats for this game, and a lot of them are like ridiculously hard. And like even with not optimal routes, you can still get good times. Also, yeah, the the other effect of cruise boosting is that the sound effect of charging up the bowling shot constantly plays, and it stacks. So if you miss the cruise boost a bunch of times, you'll have the sound playing like several times over. If you do it often enough, the game just doesn't play any other sounds anymore. Right here, we're just defeating King Jellyfish in what's definitely the intended way. Yeah, but almost done with Jellyfish 2. And then we're gonna move on to Downtown and Rock Bottom. And we're gonna find out why I collected 6 wheels. I can't take this cruise boost. There's like so little space to do it. So I have 6 wheels now, and I'm gonna do a glitch called Collectible Counter Abuse, or CCA. Basically, a lot of the levels have some kind of collectibles. So here it's the wheels, rock bottom it's artworks, in Kelp Forest it's campers, and so on. And if you warp from one of these levels to a different one, and then press L on the first frame of loading into the level, the collectible counter from the previous level stays, or it doesn't update to the new one. So if you pay attention to the bottom left of the screen now, it says 6 out of 6 artworks, despite the fact that I had only collected one. So get the spatula, and we're gonna do that again in Kelp Forest later. God, I hate cruise boosting here.
I got
And again, I unplugged my controller there. Because pressing L on the first frame of loading into a level, not that fun. Kind of crazy, like, how many glitches there are in this game that involve pressing something on the first frame of, you know, loading into a level, touching a spatula, something like that. It's, like, actually mad. Hate that strat. Boy. No! It's fine, it's fine. Just got sniped by Chuck. No need to panic. Although, I don't know what kind of pace I'm on. You cannot be serious. Alright. This is the one. This is the one. 3rd time's the charm. I don't know what kind of pace I'm on. I think we're fine for the estimate.
That wasn't.
Alright. Now I'm gonna hit this button, and normally, like, it activates a timer, and you're supposed to go down the slide within that timer, but we're just gonna cheat and instead just go to the end of the slide, taking it, and without even starting the timer. No need to panic. No need to panic. Everything is fine. Alright. That's rock bottom. I kind of hate rock bottom. It's like, it's not that hard, but it's really easy to mess up. We're onto the Murmelair now, where we're gonna do some cool cruise boosting, some cool glitches, and some cool casual gameplay.
The Marmalade.
Alright, this is the casual gameplay part. We're just gonna get these 2 spatulas basically as intended. So we get some Some awesome Patrick action.
Ouch! Ouch! Woo! Up we go!
By the way, so you saw me warp back to Mermaid Man there instead of just walking back. This is only faster since we switched to playing from the Xbox hard drive instead of a disc. Because the loads are a bit faster now. And if you don't know about the Gamer Gunk Saga, then there are some very good YouTube videos you should watch. Also, this is kind of a cute puzzle. You gotta make it so all the towers face the center, but the solution is just to press each button once. I think I struggled with that a lot when I was a kid. I'm gonna do a weird strat here to get into an invisible trigger over there. And now we're on to Prawn boss fight, except we're gonna cheat again. And actually make use of a debug trigger that was left in the game. Going out of bounds here. And go right here and then miss the trigger. I don't know why I missed it there. The world record is 44 minutes and 8 seconds. Okay, there we go. So, it's 3 boss fights in this game where there are debug triggers located right above where you spawn. And we can use them to just skip the boss fights entirely. Oh god. No. Oops. Yeah, so 2 things I didn't mention is when you're cruise boosting, you lose your cruise boost either when you bowl or when you get hit. So, those are the things you want to avoid. I'm gonna go for a little swag strat here. I practiced this a bit before the run. I don't want to waste too much time on it, but it'd be cool to get. Okay, whatever. Basically, if you get wedged in between 2 tikis, and then bowl on the same frame that you get out of them, you get a massive amount of speed, and it looks really cool. Also, this is a ballroom clip, which hopefully not gonna take me too long. Oh my god. There we go. It's kind of tricky. Sometimes you get it first try, sometimes it takes forever. doing that skips the infamous ballroom puzzle, which not only takes forever, but also haunted my childhood. Oh, come on. Alright. Second visit to Sand Mountain. We're not actually gonna go on any of the slides here. We're just gonna grab the spatula on the lodge. This is not a fast cruise boost. I can't believe I made that. I'm gonna grab a sock here, and that's it for Sand Mountain.
Here we are in.
The Kelp Forest is another one of those levels that we can play backwards. Right up here is the end of the level, and I'm not going to enter it yet. I'm just going to go up here because that it gives you like a little bouncy leaf at the bottom so you can get back up there. You know, as like a nice thing from the developers after you went through the whole level, give you a shortcut to the back, like to the end of it, and we're just abusing that to not have to play the level. Yeah, just warping to downtown for the collectible counter, and hopefully getting this first try as well. Okay. The rest of Kelp Forest is like completely free. We just literally just play the level backwards and get all the spatulas for free. So we don't have to go down the kelp mine slide, which was also horrible when I was a kid. That was so hard. And that's really silly. Not sure what the reason for that was right there. Why I was walking so slowly. I've seen it happen before, but I don't know why it happens. But yeah, what I was trying to do is activate the timer for this. What the heck? I was holding forward. Wait, what? hang on. I have no idea what is happening. Okay. I am incredibly confused. So normally when you go through the box, you just come out the other side and you can move, but I wasn't able to move. I've never seen that before. Alright, yeah. Bingo players are welcome. I am a little bit concerned right now. I'm just very confused. I have absolutely no idea what's going on with anything. I feel like I'm missing a spatula, which is fine. There are some backup ones I can get. But this happened in one of my DRS runs, but not in the other. And I have no idea what spatula it is. Yeah, also we're in the Dutchman's Graveyard now, which is the last level of the game. Well, depends on how you count it. But yeah, we're close to the end. That's not good. Please don't shoot me. Okay. Gotta collect the spatula from like a particular angle, otherwise you're gonna drown. Nice camera. No. Oh god, everything is falling apart. I don't know what's a good spot to get a cruise boost here. Again, you can panic a little bit now. Okay, that's not it. Okay. Everything is gonna be fine. Yeah, the terrible thing about this section and this level is if you fall off or die at any point, you get sent back all the way to the start of the level. So it's very unforgiving. I'm not gonna risk falling off here. 67 spatulas now. No, I think we'll be fine. I think I have enough. Or rather, I think I have all the ones that I want. Wait, no I don't. I remember this. I meant to have 69 here. It's a funny number. I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. That jump is a little scary, so I'm very happy that I got it without problems.
Ahoy!
I need to have 72 after the Dutchman's Graveyard. That's just beautiful. Right. Nobody saw that again. There's a lot of stuff in this game that you just simply can't see. This is probably the part of the game that I'm the worst at. There's always something I mess up. Now I have 70 spatulas. Means, yeah, I am down one. I don't know which one. I could either just go for another one here, or I could look through the menus and see which one I missed. I think I'm gonna look through the menus, because not the best at the strat that I could be doing here. So I'm just gonna take a few seconds to try and find out what I missed. It's not in Kelp Forest, not in Sand Mountain, it's not in Marble Air. Is it in Rock Bottom? I don't know. Oh my god. Okay. Well. So, after you defeat King Jellyfish... Oh, that's the wrong warp. That's cool. You get the King Jellyfish Jelly, which you can then give Squidward to slather on his nose to help with the jellyfish stings. And I forgot to help Squidward. So... yeah, but now we're on track. Just gonna trade 2 socks with Patrick, or, sorry, 20 socks. Squidward is fine, you know, everything is gonna be okay. Alright, entering the final boss. This boss has 2 phases. The first one we can skip entirely. In the same way we skip the prawn boss fight, because there's an invisible debug trigger right above where you spawn. So, I'm gonna have to do a couple of hits on the boss. And then Plankton, or well, Plankton Robot, and Bad. You can't get hit when you're standing on the corner, so that's like good backup. Okay. Now let's hope I can get this. Nice. And time is coming up very soon. So we're gonna destroy the three fuses in the robot's brain, and time ends when I hit the 3rd one. That one doesn't count. So that's number 1. That's number 2. And 3, 2, 1, time.
GG.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the GGs in chat.
Seems like you were very close to estimate. Imagine not having like an hour extra time.
Yeah, 113. Yeah, this run certainly had its issues.
So, yeah, is there anything you want to say about the run? or like anything at all?
No, just thanks for having me. It was very fun. It's my first marathon run, and I hope everyone in chat had a good time. Donate if you have the money, and yeah, really cool event. Thank you for hosting, Mikey. Thank you for restreaming, Critch.
No problem at all. Thanks once again for the showcase of this game. Make sure to follow Bikit for more. And stay tuned, as we'll be right back with... what's the next run again?
I think it's up.
Yeah, I think it's up by teams.
Like Tim's. Alright.
So stay tuned for that, and
Bye bye.